Hey guys, Jeff Croft here with the new Philips Hue lighting system. I thought I'd try to give you a little demo. I'm recording this with my iPhone and using the iPad here to control the lights. It may be a little awkward to hold and control at the same time, but I'll see what I can do. So I went ahead and jumped in with 2 feet on this thing. I think these things are really cool. They seemed really cool, and I didn't have too much hesitation about jumping in, given that it's all based on an open standard and it's being supported by not only Philips, which is a huge company, but also Apple is pushing these really hard. So I felt like there's plenty of support behind these things. They're going to be supported. And even if Philips drops off the face of the earth, it still is an open standard with an open API, and other developers can make things happen. So anyway, I've only had these things for about 30 minutes. You can see I bought the starter kit here. The starter kit comes with 3 bulbs and the base station. And I should show you the base station. If I walk over here, I have it in here with my other wireless stuff. The base station is just this little disc. It's like roughly the size of like an Apple TV. Really simple. All you do is plug it in, plug in the power, and then plug in Ethernet into your wireless router, which in my case is an Airport Extreme, and that's all there is to it. So this initial package comes with the base station as well as 3 bulbs, and it sells for $200. I also bought, you can see, 18 additional bulbs. So I went ahead and pretty much just outfitted the whole house. But I think I'll, just in the interest of my own privacy, just focus on the living room today. So this is my living room. You can see that I have most of these bulbs are installed in my track system. There's also one in that lamp right over there. You can see also that the sun is still up here in Seattle a little bit, so it might not be ideal for showing this off. But anyway, so the app is pretty sweet. It seems pretty good. You can make scenes here. I've got an awkward glare from a lamp above. Let me turn that lamp off real fast. Okay, you can make different scenes, and it has all sorts of little presets and things. I haven't got to do very much with this yet, but just really quickly. Let me do this. You can see the lights as they are now. I'm going to hit the relax setting that I created, and they pretty quickly go. And this is a much warmer light and then also much dimmer. And then if I go to one that's called concentrate, it goes to a different type of white. There's also an energized setting. These are some of the presets that it has. And a reading setting. You can see that each time you touch it, there's a small delay as it kind of fades, and not every lamp fades at exactly the same speed, so it takes a second or two, but it works really well. And then they've got some of these crazy settings where you can do all sorts of color stuff. And for example, I just was playing around and I just did basically a kind of a gradient, I guess you might say, of red. A little hard to tell maybe in the video, but pretty cool. Even my lamp over there gets the red, and it's a little hard to tell in the video, I think, but there's a little bit of a gradient to it around the track. It goes going from kind of pink all the way to like a dark red. And let's see, another one another setting that I made. This is just a really kind of a orangey dim light on the track with a bright yellow lamp, and then this is one that was just sort of like a little bit of a rainbow. So I really haven't played with it too much yet, but it's definitely pretty fun. The lights look great. They're really bright. When you go to these white settings, they're quite a bit brighter than the lamps that I had in here before, which were just sort of some generic track bulbs. They are a little bit bigger than my track lights that I had in there, but they're also smaller, I would say, than a standard light bulb. They're really slick looking. I don't know if I can show you too. I think they look pretty great. I mean, if you're a fan of sort of the Apple aesthetic, they're like a silver gray aluminum with a clear bulb, and they're or a clear glass over the bulbs. They look pretty slick. They're, like I said, they're somewhere in between probably your normal like track or recessed lighting size and your standard bulb size. They do have a standard base, so they can go into pretty much anything that uses a standard base. I guess that's about it for right now. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea. I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely fun, and I need new light bulbs anyway, so what the hell.